So good morning, everyone. Okay, so today, we are going to start accounts. Okay, so we are going to continue. We are going to start the account topic. Okay, so hope you all have this book with you all. Okay, so Office Practice and Accountancy, Grade 8. So written by LP Pandey and Durba Swedi and all. Okay, so this book, I think you got it. Everyone, you have got this book, and so here. So if this is the recorded video because of some disturbance and all, so I couldn't give you a class. Okay, so a virtual class, directly a class. Okay, so sorry for this today for the day. अब के गर्ने भन्दाखेरि so first of all, this I have sent it in the YouTube. Okay, so first of all, what you do, so please increase the setting. Okay, increase the quality of the video first of all. So it may be in 360 or 240. So if it is not coming clear, go to the setting. Okay, so increase the quality of the video first of all, 720 or something it may come. So click it in the highest, okay, megapixel, so the picture comes clear, right? So take out all of take out your books, all of you. Okay, and let me start today's topic. So this is the book that you have got. Okay, and let me discuss about this chapter. If you have not got, you can follow this one. If you don't have the book, you can pause the video, you can copy whatever I'm saying you all. Is that okay or not? Okay, so let me start. Okay, so the first chapter we are going to learn is a bookkeeping. So bookkeeping, that we are going to learn it. So here, so we are going to learn the different topics like the meaning of the bookkeeping, so state the objectives of bookkeeping, so the meaning of accounting and all that. This everything's okay. So what is the objective of learning this bookkeeping is to learn different meanings. Okay, different meanings of bookkeeping and all. What is accounting? But first of all, let me talk about what is accounting. Accounting means, so whenever, okay, so whenever you go to some shop or somewhere else, so what they will do, so they will keep a book. Okay, so accounting means a bookkeeping pani parts. Okay, so whenever you go to some shop, then what they will do, so they will record everything in the book. Otherwise they will have the digital machine with them. Okay, so timarko computer ma huncha, so computer, so they will just by the scanner they will see whatever you are buying it. Okay, so they will scan whatever you are buying it. So by barcode, okay, so lama line wala jun cha barcode, so that will be scanned. Okay, and by that scanned, when it is scanned, then what is it? Okay, so what you are buying it, so what is the price of it? Okay, so everything comes in the computer. Okay, and they will record, they will give you the slip. Okay, so you will get the money, you will go to home. Okay, so afterwards what they will do, so whenever they buy, so they will have the record. Okay, suppose if they have bought 100 pieces of that product. Okay, so suppose Kinder Joy 100 pieces ल्याएको थियो अरे त्यो कम्पनीमा भने, so if you are buying it continuously, suppose 50 पल्ट entry गर्यो भने, what they will do, so the computer, okay, so the computer will do the subtraction itself. Okay, so 100 मा 50 आउट सक्छ, how many are remaining, 50 of them are remaining. Okay, so यसरी तिमीहरुको के हुन्छ त deduct हुँदै जान्छ. That is done by the computer, but mostly in some of the shop. Okay, so if you take it in the so if you borrow them, okay, so if you have taken in credit, okay, so baki ma ल्याएको छ भने, so what you will do, so what they will do, so they will take out the register, so they will write down, they will note it down. Okay, so Mr. Ram or Mr. or Miss Sita or someone else, so they have taken some of the item in so in credit. Okay, so पछि याद हुन्छ तिनीहरूलाई. So लेखिएन भने के हुन्छ त, so they will forget. Okay, so they will forget what they have bought. Okay, and how much amount they have bought. Okay, so they will forget it. Okay, so that's why, because there is not only one transaction, so there are many transactions and all. Okay, so त्यही भएर, so किराना दोकानमा देखिन्छ भने just बाकीको सामान मात्रै they will record. Okay, but if you go to a factory or something else, then what they will do, so they will record everything. Okay, so 100 pieces of this has come, 100 pieces of this has gone. Okay, so in bako, out bako, everything, debit and credit. So you may not have heard about the debit and credit before, but aba timale accounting ma, you will hear about this debit and credit now. Okay, so debit bhaneko ke ho, credit bhaneko ke ho. Okay, so everything you will note it down. So you will know what is it. And so this your debit or credit lane ke chutosa andhari, are you having the profit or you are having the loss? Without record, is it possible to find out the profit or loss? Okay, so it is not possible. So timarko our goji ma cha paisa. So let me give a simple example. Suppose you have not recorded anything. Hey, you have not recorded anything, but the record is going on in your mind. The record is going on in your mind, so you are not recording. Suppose the dasa is going on. Okay, so dasa is going on. Mainly the kids, they love dasa because they are getting a lot of money over there. So paisa pairaheko huncha. Okay, so this relative has given me 100 rupees. This relative has given me 200 rupees. This has given me 500 rupees. In this way, you are keep on doing the calculation. 500, 200, 100, 800 भयो मेरो. Okay, sometimes you may be spending some amount. Okay, 100 rupees मैले यो किने लेस कुरकुरे किने. Okay, that means what you'll do, 100 800 minus 100, 700 is with me. Okay, the calculation is keep on going on in your mind. You are not doing register, so you are not doing the record here anywhere else, but the record is going on in your mind. Okay, तर हामीले so एउटा formally तरिकाले, so if we make a record of this everything, then that is called the bookkeeping. Okay, bookkeeping bhanincha त्यसलाई. So if you make the record, so what is coming in, what is going out of the business. Okay, so that is called the bookkeeping. यसले के देखाउँछ त भन्दाखेरि, so अब त 500 1000 मात्रै हैन नि त. So we are doing a lot of transactions. Okay, so a lot of transactions will be going on. So एक दिनमा तिम्रो 1000 वटा 2000 वटा ट्रान्ज्याक्सन भयो भने थाहा पाउँछ त कति कति. So how much transaction is going on. So के कति सामान बिक्री भयो, के कति एउटा उब्रियो. So that we will not know. If we keep on doing the calculation in our mind, we are unable, okay, to find out our profit or loss. But if we do the calculation in your copy, okay, so फाइदाहरुलाई एउटा कलममा लेख्ने, घाटाहरुलाई एउटा कलममा लेख्ने. Okay, so नोक्सानहरुलाई, so expenditure, all the expenditure write down in one column. Okay, so all the profits write down in one column. So यसरी गर्न थाल्यो भने, इन्कम्सहरु एउटा कलममा गर्यो भने, so here what we can find out, we can find out the actual profit or loss of the business. हाम्रो business चाहिँ फाइदामा गइराछ कि घाटामा गइराछ त. Okay, everything we can find out by the help of bookkeeping. And यो bookkeeping बाट नै हामी धेरै कुरा थाहा पाउँछ भने, oh, that is called accounting now. Okay, so from the bookkeeping we can find out many things. Okay, so we can find out whether our company is having the profit or loss. If it is loss, how can we go to the profit? By दाम बढाएर हो कि. Okay, so by other policies हो कि. Okay, so we can find out, we can go to the analysis of this data. Okay, so किन loss भयो त. Okay, profit भयो भने म अब कति profit को लागि जाउँ त. Okay, so मलाई 2000 रुपैयाँ मात्रै profit भयो भने okay 5000 profit को लागि म के गरौँ त. Okay, so everything that we can do it with the help of bookkeeping. Okay, so यो सबै total लाई चाहिँ के भनिन्छ, analysis गर्ने, bookkeeping गर्ने. Okay, so everything गरेर चाहिँ we call it accounting. So let us go the definition of bookkeeping. Okay, so bookkeeping को definitions हरुतिर जाउँ. So meaning and definition. के को meaning and definition? It is the meaning and definition of bookkeeping. So first of all, let me show you the question first. Okay, okay. So this is your question. So number one, let me do it later on. So let me go from number 2. Short answer question. What is bookkeeping? That means let us write down what is bookkeeping. State it's any 3 objectives were written, but make it 6. Okay, let us write down everything. Okay, why to not write why to write down only few points? Let us write down all the points. Okay, so that it will be easy for us to learn more. Okay, so you can see page number 8. So in page number 8, you can see this question. So what is bookkeeping? State is any, not 3, 6 objectives. Okay, why we are keeping bookkeeping. Okay, so why we are recording everything in the bookkeeping. So that we are going to learn right now. Okay, so state is objectives, उद्देश्य के होता, why we are opening the bookkeeping. So this we are going to learn right now. Okay, so here I've told you just before also, bookkeeping भने के भनेर, the business organization performs a large number of financial transactions on regular basis. Okay, so there are a lot of transactions going on every day. Okay, so there are transactions. Transaction means what? So transaction means, so sometimes you are buying something, sometimes you are selling something. This thing are called transactions. Okay, so everything. So suppose in front of you, so in front of your school there is Shion Mart. Okay, so you have to buy something to sell, isn't it? So pencil kiner laun paranta. Shion Mart is not making that pencil themselves. Okay, they have to buy from the wholesaler. Okay, and after that wholesaler, after buying from the wholesaler, suppose if they have bought at 10 rupees per piece, then they will sell it in 12 rupees per piece. Okay, so these are called the transaction. Buying and selling process is called transaction. Okay, on the regular basis, and this financial transaction relate to buy, selling, and paying expensive. Okay, paying expenses. Okay, खर्च तिर्नका लागि, किन्नका लागि, बेच्नका लागि. Okay, so receiving the incomes. We are also receiving the incomes because if you buy at 5 rupees and sell it at 8 rupees, that is all. That is the income for you. Okay, so bearing the loss, that means sometimes if the something is going to be rotten, okay, so kuino ateko cha bhane you need to sell it in the cheap price. Okay, so instead of getting it spoiled, okay, so you bigrinu satta bigrera janu satta, what you can do, so if you have bought at 10 rupees per kg, you can sell it at 8 rupees per kg. At least you have got 8 rupees, isn't it? Instead of getting 0 rupees, bigrera the 0 rupees, because you need to waste that thing. Okay, so if you at least decrease the price, then you can get at least some amount. Okay, so few amount will only be as loss. Okay, so paying the expenses, receiving the income, so acquiring the assets. Okay, so meeting the liabilities. Liabilities means, so if you need to pay someone, okay, so तिमीले कसैलाई तिर्नु पर्ने छ नि, that is called liabilities. Okay, suppose from Ram. Okay, so Ram is one person, so I've taken money from him. Okay, so I've taken money from him. So 500 rupees I have taken from him. Okay, then what I have to do? So shall I run away? Okay, so I cannot run away from that one. Okay, so if I have taken 500 rupees from him, then what shall I do? So I have to pay for him. Okay, I have to pay that amount in future. So that is called liabilities. The amount that you need to pay in the future is called liabilities. Okay, so in Nepali we call it daito or something. Okay, so this is the liabilities. Okay, so त्यो कुरा पनि लेखेको हुन्छ, because you have bought something in credit. Okay, बाकीमा लागेको हुन्छ, बाकीमा लागेको कुरा तिर्नु पर्ने हुन्छ. Okay, so that is the liabilities. So collecting dues. Okay, collecting dues means, so suppose बाकी हुन्छ, so the बाकीको amount, so you need to collect from others also. Okay, suppose you are the Sion Mart को owner, so तिमीले कहिलेकाहीँ बाकीमा बेचेको हुन्छ भने बाकीमा किनेको पनि हुन्छ. Okay, so if you have bought something from someone in the form of credit, okay, so creditमा ल्याएको छ, बाकीमा ल्याएको छ भने, so what you need to do? You need to pay someone. That means that is the liabilities. Sometimes you have given suppose to someone, okay, so in credit कसैलाई दियो नि त बाकीमा. Okay, so त्यो बाकीमा लिएको कुरा के गर्नु पर्यो तिमीले? You need to get it back. Okay, so त्यो मान्छेलाई के गर्नु पर्यो? खोजेर हुन्छ कि जे भनेको हुन्छ. So you need to collect the dues from them. Dues भनेको बाकी, जुन बाकी amount छ तिमीहरुलाई तिर्नु पर्ने. So you need to collect that one also. Okay, the owner of the business cannot keep in memory all this financial transaction. Okay, so if it is just one or two, then that is okay. But if there are a lot of transactions going on per day, then what do you need to do? So you need to make a transaction, return transaction, record गर्नु पर्यो. So therefore, such financial transactions should be recorded systematically. Okay, so तिमीले systematically, okay, so यो गते यो मान्छेले तिर्यो. Okay, either you make a name at the top of the record, you make a name. Suppose Ram. Okay, Ram account. So रामले के गर्यो त? So यति गते चिप्स किन्यो, यति गते यो किन्यो, यति गते त्यो किन्यो. Okay, at last what you can write down? So Ram has paid something. Okay, out of 5,000 rupees, he has paid 4,000 rupees. That means what you will write down at last after that one? So Ram paid 4,000 rupees. Baki 1,000 rupees. That means 1,000 is still credit. That means Baki 1,000 rupees you will write down, isn't it? So everything you write down in this bookkeeping. Okay, so bookkeeping मा सबै लेख्नु पर्यो तिमीले. So सबै record हुन्छ. कोही कसैले केही नखाइकन भाग्न पाउँदैन. That means so nobody can run away from you. You cannot forget. You will not forget anything because you have recorded everything. Okay, अब यो book नै हरायो भने अर्को कुरा, but you are not going to forget it. Okay, because everything is recorded in the book itself. So the systematic record of the financial transaction is the subject matter of bookkeeping. Okay, so what you need to write down in the form of definition. Okay, so त्यो अघिको जुन what is bookkeeping थियो हो त्यसको definition के लेख्ने त. Okay, so do not write down hence. So start from bookkeeping. Okay, so let me show you again. So what is bookkeeping? State its 6 objectives. What is bookkeeping? I'm learning about bookkeeping. Okay, so what is bookkeeping? भन्दाखेरि के लेख्ने त भन्दाखेरि so write down this thing. So do not start from hence. So start from here. So bookkeeping is the act of keeping record. Okay, so it is the act of keeping record of financial transaction systematically in a set of book. You are going to record every transaction, financial paisa. Okay, so financial transaction in the set of book. एकजनाले के लगाउँदैछ अर्कोले के लगाउँछ हैन. We are just keeping the record of financial transaction. पैसाको बारेमा, पैसाको कारोबारलाई चाहिँ if we are recording it, then that is called the bookkeeping. So bookkeeping is the act of keeping record of financial transactions systematically, भनेको chronologically. Okay, so order अनुसार, systematically भनेको order अनुसार, order by order अनुसार in a set of book. Then such systematic record keeping helps to know the operating result. Okay, operating result. तिमीलाई फाइदा भएको छ कि नोक्सान भइरहेछ. Okay, so you are having the profit or loss and the financial position, that is assets कति छ, liabilities कति छ, आउनु पर्ने कति छ, जाने कति छ त. Okay, so आउने कति छ, जाने कति छ. That means liabilities means what? I told you just before also. Okay, liabilities means if you need to pay someone, कसैलाई तिर्नु पर्ने बाँकी छ, liabilities. If you need to get something, assets. Okay, so of the business. So एउटा सानो तरिकाले भन्दाखेरि, so it is a book where you record all the financial transaction, whether it is coming or whether it is going. Okay, whether it is coming or whether it is going. Right? And so this will decide. Okay, this will helps you to know the operating result. Operating result means it helps to know the profit or loss of the business. Okay, so it helps to know the profit or loss of the business. Okay, so what you need to write down? So from this book till this business. Okay, so this is the first topic you need to write down. And in the second paragraph, ये bookkeeping में नै के लेख्नु पर्यो त भन्दाखेरि, so in that one only, what do you need to write down? So according to लेख्ने. Do not write down this one. The following okay, so do not write down this one. So according to what? According to what? So who has written this definition? So bookkeeping is the art of recording business dealing in a set of book. Okay, so who has written this? So J.R. Batley Boy. Okay, Batley Boy. So this J.R. Batley Boy, he has written this one. So के लेख्ने त भन्दाखेरि according to J.R. Batley Boy. Okay, so according to J.R. Batley Boy. So यो लेख्ने अगाडि minus यो sign लेख्ने पर्दैन. So according to J.R. Batley Boy, and this is comma लेख्ने. Listen properly. So according to J.R. Batley Boy, comma लेख्ने, inverted comma open. So bookkeeping is the art of recording business dealing in a set of book. Okay, your business को dealing or के गर्दैछौ त. So you are taking in or you are going so giving to someone. So everything if you are recording in a book, then that what is it called? So we call it bookkeeping. So write down 2 definitions. So this is one. Again, in the next paragraph, write down again according to. Okay, according to. Do not write down this short both the definitions. Let us write down of this one. R.N. Carter. Okay, R.N. Carter. According to R.N. Carter, bookkeeping is the science and art of correctly recording in a book of accounts all those business transactions that result in transfer of money or money's worth. Okay, so what if, so we are writing it. Bookkeeping money ke hata, it is the science and the art of correctly recording. Yoda art over it. So which art bhaneko drawing hai, it is the skill. Okay, art means the skill of recording everything in a book. Okay, so so where we write down all everything. Okay, so whether it is getting transfer, money is getting transfer, or you are getting the money from this one. Money worth means either you are getting the money or you are transferring this money to someone. Okay, so this is called the bookkeeping. Okay, according to R.N. Carter. So write down two definition. Okay, so first of all write down this one. Bookkeeping is this. Okay, and after that according to J.R. Bartley Boy. Okay, and this अर्को paragraph में क्या लिखने according to R.N. Carter. R.N. Carter, this definition please write down in the form of define bookkeeping. Okay, bookkeeping का definition में ये लिखने. Okay, so next one, what is the next question? Let me see. Okay, so here it is written, this was the definition of bookkeeping. Now next one, state is any of the three objective, not three, it is six. So six objectives. Let us write down everything. Okay, so let us write down all six objectives. So instead of learning only three definitions, only three objectives, let us learn all the objectives. So objectives. Okay, so how will you write down? The main objectives of bookkeeping are as follows. Okay, so your definition ma or paragraph mein kya likhne? The main objectives of bookkeeping are as follows. So number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so write down in this way. So number 1, to keep a permanent record. Okay, so permanent record. If you keep in the book, if you record everything in the book, so nothing is going to be erased. Okay, so you are going to record everything. Okay, so you are going to make every record. So 5 rupiyaँ को यो बेचिम, 5 रुपियाँ को यो किनिम. Okay, so everything, if you do this one, then if you buy, okay, so you are giving the money, 5 rupiyaँ गयो. If you are selling it at 5 rupees, so 5 rupiyaँ आयो. So 5 minus 5, 0. That means you are not having any profit, you are not having any loss. Okay, so if you are buying of 5 rupees, if you are selling of 10 rupees, that means what is the profit? That is 5 rupees. Okay, I'm thinking I'm math pani padha रहेछौं. Okay, so this profit or loss statement हामी पढ्न सक्छौं. Okay, so we can get it. So that's why there is a permanent record. Okay, so bookkeeping is concerned with maintaining record of all the financial transactions of a business. So such record are used for making different type of financial decision. Okay, so सबै record लेको हुन्छ. So suppose रामले खाएको छ अरे, so 10,000 rupees को खाएको छ भने, मैले कहाँ खाएको छु त भन्यो भने, you can show the book to him. Okay, so एक गते यो खायो, दुई गते त्यो खायो, तीन गते त्यो खायो. Okay, so in that way you can show all the records and oh yes, I have taken this one in this gate. Okay, so that means you will get that back. Okay, but if it is just recorded in your mind only, then तिमीहरुको त हैन कि हैन गर्नु पनि सक्छ. Okay, so that's why so bookkeeping is very good for your business. Correct? So business खोल्न आँटेको छ भने bookkeeping गर्नु पर्यो तिमीहरुले. Number 2, to classify transaction. Okay, so let us classify, so we can classify the transaction. So we are going to learn the topics called portional account, real account, and nominal account in the next chapter. Okay, so it helps to classify the transaction. Okay, so bookkeeping is concerned with classifying the financial transaction with the portional. Okay, so whether it is portional, Ram account or Siam account, Ram leko ki Siam leko ki. Okay, so real account or ki. Okay, so real karabar. Okay, business goods को कारोबार गर्छन्, it is a real account. Nominal account भनेको so देख्न नसक्ने, so some transaction are such that so they are called nominal accounts. Okay, so त्यस्तो तीनटामा हामी divide गर्छौं. Okay, and such process of classifying the transaction helps in obtaining required financial information easily and immediately. Okay, so if you can separate everything, whether it is a portional account, real account, or nominal account, then that will help us to separate the financial very easily. हामीले record टक राख्यो भने, okay, so suppose bookkeeping register. Okay, so register is also kind of bookkeeping only. Okay, so attendance register. So as attendance register ले के help गर्छ भन्दाखेरि, so it will help you to find out whether this portion is present or not. Okay, so at last in terminal examination there will be written attendance. So 89 by 90, that means how many days absent? 1 day absent. So that is also kind of bookkeeping. Okay, so सबै तिमीलाई देखाइदिन्छ एक दिन absent रहेछ. Okay, so if there was no any bookkeeping, then तिमीहरुको कसरी लेख्ने त, कसरी लेख्ने त attendance. Okay, so के 5 लेख्ने कि 10 लेख्ने, कति लेख्ने त. Okay, so that's why, so that will be difficult for us. Okay, so to help to determine correct profit or loss. Okay, profit or loss पनि छुटाउन सकिन्छ तिमीले. So bookkeeping helps to determine the correct profit or loss of the business during a year. Okay, सबै record भइरहेको हुन्छ. Suppose you have bought 5,000 rupees goods. Okay, 5,000 रुपैयाँको सामान लायो अनि तिमीले त्यही सामानलाई, so you have sold that at rupees 8,000. 5,000 को सामान लायो, 8,000 मा बिक्री गयो रे वर्षभरिको. Okay, भने what is the profit of your business company? Okay, so that will be 8,000 minus 5,000. That means it is 3,000 rupees profit. You are going in profit. Okay, that's good. Okay, but तिमीलाई 3,000 मात्रै अझै धेरै गर्नुपर्ने छ नि. So what you will do, you will make the business bigger one. Okay, अझै ठुलो बनाउँछ तिमीलाई बिजनेसहरुलाई. Otherwise तिमीले अलिकति फाइदा, अलिकति नाफा बनाएर, so suppose if you are selling 5 rupees item at 8 rupees, then you will sell at 9 rupees to get more profit, to get more profit in your business. You will do like that. Right? So त्यसरी you will get a correct information of profit or loss. So तिमीहरु profit मा गइराछौ कि loss मा गइराछौ त. Okay, so that thing will also be separated with the help of this bookkeeping. Right? Bookkeeping को अझै अर्को फाइदा पनि रहेछ. Next one, number 4, it helps to, okay, so to help to disclose the true financial position. So financial position. So what are the financial position? तिमीहरुको कस्तो छ त अवस्था? Okay, so what is the position of your business? So is it going in the profit, or you need to pay someone? Okay, so you need to get something from others. Okay, so everything it will show you. Okay, disclose भनेको मजाले देखाइदिन्छ, छरपष्ट मजाले. Okay, पारदर्शी बनाइदिन्छ. पारदर्शी means so it shows everything. Okay, it doesn't hide anything. बुझेन? So दिमागमा राखेको भए दिमागमा राखेको भए यसले यसको यति थियो तर म भन्दिन भन्नु पाइयो. But if it is already written in the book, then we cannot hide anything. So everything will be shown. Okay, रामको यति बाँकी थियो, म त लुकाउँछु भन्थे, लुकाउनै पाइन. Okay, that we cannot say it because everything will be there in the book itself. That means we cannot tell lie to anyone. So we cannot say false to anyone. That means all the truth will be disclosed. Okay, सबै तिमीहरुको सच्चाइहरु निस्किन्छ. So bookkeeping helps to disclose the true financial position of the business on a given date. Okay, so कुन date मा के गरेको छौ तिमीहरुले. So whether you are taking some credit from someone, okay, so you have bought something from someone in any date. Okay, so date अनुसारै you are recording something. That means you can show everything to someone. Okay, so I told you the example of someone. Okay, so who has taken the rent. Okay, 5,000 रुपैयाँ कि 10,000 रुपैयाँमा something. So त्यो बाँकी लिएको थियो अनि मेरो 5,000 10,000 को कसरी बाँकी भयो त भन्दाखेरि you can show the book to him. Okay, यति गते यो यति गते. Okay, so same thing is written over here. So bookkeeping helps to disclose the financial position of the business on a given date, and for this, so it supplies the information related to the assets. Okay, so kati sampati cha, assets means sampati. Okay, how much property you have, so how much you need to get from others. Okay, so that is the prop assets. So liabilities means how much you need to pay to someone. Kati तिमीले तिर्नु पर्ने छ. Assets means sampati, liabilities means daitwa. That means you need to pay someone. Okay, so liabilities kati तिर्नु पर्ने छ, that will also be found out. Okay, and capital means तिमीहरुको what is the position of a business. So what capital you have. Capital means, okay, suppose building is a capital. Okay, so whenever you so capital in a form that, so whenever you are going to invest something, okay, you are going to have a business. Okay, you're a business start गर्न आँटेको छ भने, for the business what are needed. Okay, के चाहिन्छ तिमीलाई. So building चाहिएला. Okay, furniture चाहिएला. Okay, so यसलाई assets भन्छ भने तिमीहरुको लगानी जुन गरिराछौ, so त्यसको लागि के खर्च गरिराछौ. So they are the capitals for you. Okay, so capitals. So before starting the business start गर्दाखेरि what thing you have invested. Okay, so के invest गर्यौ त. Suppose मासु दोकान खोल्नु आँटेको छौ, For the masu dokan, for the meat shop, what you need? You need the knife. Okay, big cookery you need it. Okay, so you need a wood where you can cut that one, where you can chop the meats. Okay, you need the gas geyser, gas burner, and the gas cylinder. Okay, you need a certain type of tables and all. So these are all capitals. Okay, before commencing something over here. Okay, so business start kata feri. So what thing we have invested? Okay, that is called the capital. Okay, sometimes you invest the bike. Okay, so त्यसलाई एसेट्स भन्दा बढी तिम्रो सम्पत्ति हो, तर तिमीले त्यो लगानी गरेको छौ भने so that is also termed as capital. Okay, so त्यसलाई capital पनि भनिन्छ. So everything will be shown. Okay, so मैले 5000 को यो किने, 5000 को त्यो किने. Okay, so 5000 म दिँदैछु, 5000 लिनु पर्ने छ. Everything will be shown in the bookkeeping. Okay, so त्यो सबै record भएकोले गर्दाखेरि bookkeeping is very good. Okay, so number 5, so to supply the information. So bookkeeping supplies the required information. Okay, so required data and information to the management and other concerned parties whenever required. Okay, so कसैलाई तिमीले information दिनुपर्ने छ, यसले त यति बाँकी छ. Okay, so this is our financial position. Okay, so if I need to say something about my business, suppose I got a big business, and if I want to share it with my staff. Okay, I got this much profit. I got this much profit by the bookkeeping. Okay, so everything will be recorded. Okay, so 5 crore is my profit. So this 5 crore I can show it. Because 5 crore because there was everything recorded. Okay, so kati profit, kati loss, everything was recorded. That's why I can share this information to my co-workers. That means my staff also. I can easily share it. Okay, so and the concerned parties. Okay, so sometimes police are okay, so investigation kati profit kati loss, so they will check everything sometimes. Okay, so this everything we can share with them. Okay, so such information is required for preparing the financial plan and policies and making decision also. So to make the different plans and policies also, if you are earning 5 crore this year, okay, so you can go for the next plan. That means 8 crore common like what are the strategy? Okay, so for that one, so this bookkeeping helps to make the plan and policies also. Okay, kina 5 crore matrai bhayo kasari kina 8 crore bhayo? This everything can be done by the help of bookkeeping. Is that okay? Okay, so last one for today. So to help to assess correct amount of tax. Okay, so let us not write down the upper one, because this first line and this second line is has a similar meaning. So take it in your book also. So bookkeeping helps to make the correct assessment of income tax. Okay, so this line and this line, they are same. Okay, so it means bookkeeping. Okay, so instead of it, so let us write down bookkeeping. So bookkeeping supplies accurate and reliable means satcho. Okay, so accurate. Okay, it is exact. Okay, so reliable. So you the barpordo. Okay, so barpordo information relating to the income, expenses, profit or loss of the business. So it helps to give the correct information about the income tax. Okay, so we can easily determine the income tax of the business also. Okay, we need to pay the tax to the government, because the government la tax how can the country be developed? Okay, so to proper tax what we need a proper bookkeeping system. Okay, you are bookkeeping ma kati profit ba. So from the profit, suppose if you have got 5 crore rupees profit, so from this 5 crore, so tax will be deducted. Okay, so suppose if you are going to invest something from this profit only, so त्यो 5 crore ma 2 crore को investment गर्दैछ भने 3 crore को profit दिने. So 3 crore को बाट tax काटिन्छ. Okay, so in this way the tax will be deducted and all. So this is why the bookkeeping is very important. Okay, so why everything should be recorded? Because to pay the tax, okay, to supply the information, to help to disclose the true information about the so disclose the true financial position of the business to help to determine the correct profit or loss. Okay, profit or loss bhairacheko ki chaina. So to classify the transaction. Okay, so whether it is the personal account, real account, or the nominal account. Okay, so to keep the permanent record. So it helps to give a permanent record. Okay, so you cannot cheat anyone. So if it is recorded, you cannot cheat anyone. Okay, so that's why due to these 6 objectives, we need bookkeeping. Okay, so if you are going to start a business, तिमीहरुको पनि business start गर्ने हो भने you need bookkeeping. ए म त सम्झिन सकिहाल्छ नि भन्छ नि ओहो. Okay, so that means you just have one person only in your business who is buying. Okay, so if you have many person who is buying it, that means you need a book where you record everything. Okay, so that's why these are the objectives why you need a bookkeeping. Okay, so this for must for today. So question number 1 will be sorry. So question number 2A is your homework. What is bookkeeping? And state it's any not 3 objectives. I have told you the 6 objectives over here. So write down all the 6 objectives. Okay. So in examination, I'll say you how many objectives to write. So right now, so please learn all 6 objectives, write as well as learn also. Okay. You need to know what is business bookkeeping. Is that okay? So one day after completing this chapter, so I will ask you daily. Okay, I'll ask you. So suppose if someone is there, so I can ask you. You just can explain me what is bookkeeping. Okay. So what you need to do? So whole day you are free. You can memorize this definition. Okay. So memorize गर्दै जाने. So if you memorize daily a bit by bit, okay, अलिअलि गर्दै पढ्दा तिमीहरुले सबै कुरा मजाले याद गर्न सक्छौ. Okay, so if you just learn in the examination, you cannot memorize anything. So that's why, so please learn all the thing bit by bit. Okay, so today question number 2A, so tomorrow question number 2B. So in this way, if you learn it, you will never forget it. Okay, so this is the way of learning. So learn bit by bit. Thopa thopale samundra banaune. Okay, so if you learn everything all day, you cannot memorize anything. Okay, you'll be confused. Correct? So sabai your number 2A ko parne pani. So that is your homework. So I will send you in the Google Classroom. Okay, so Google Classroom, this is in the Google Classroom. So please send your assignment on Friday. Okay, so Friday also I'll give you something to learn, so something to write. So दुईटै एकैचोटी पठाउने. Okay, so thank you for today. Have a good day.